Okay, so time to move on to the special thing that I had been teasing at here and there in a couple places. So there is a new randomizer that's been coming through the works lately. For those of you who pay attention to such things, you probably know about the combination Link to the Past Super Metroid randomizer. But there's another one that's in the works, kind of in the same vein. Original Legend of Zelda, original Metroid. And it's something that I've gotten a few runs out of recently. I've basically been bug testing with the person who's created the thing, which on that note I should probably let the person that the creator know in case they're not already in the stream. And let us proceed onwards into this loveliness. I already had this folder up. Why'd I bring it up again? Of course I need to... There we go. Let me just confirm that I have this thing's volume set where it's supposed to. Yes, it is. Okay. Don't want to blow your eardrums out and make it so you can't hear me. So, this randomizer is kind of unique, where it's not really a standalone program, it's more of a Lua script. That's basically just randomize this thing on the fly. Okay. Alright then, so rearrange my windows a little bit so I can actually see things. And let's just jump right on in. So, for convenience, you start with 50 rupees and 4 bombs, just in case something, whatever is here, is not something that's immediately useful. So, there are some quality of life improvements to both games on this. One being that you can set your starting health, like when you die and or when you up A. There's a separate toggle for that as well. And for the sake of this stream, I set both Zelda and Metroid to 100%. So if I ever up A, it'll set me back to full health, which will save me a lot of time either which way. And yeah, a lot of these shops, basically all the shops that are open, where you don't need a bomb or a candle to access it, has their third item replaced with something else in the randomizer shuffle. So the blue candle that would normally be here is now a heart container, and you can only pick that up once. So I'm gonna check around a couple other places. My usual cycle of things, check out the couple shops over here to see if there's anything there that's immediately relevant to my interests. And I got that extra 30 rupees in case there was something here, I could buy it right now. Like the letter... no. And the expensive item... oh dear. This is one of those kind of seeds already. I can see that right now. And as of the most recent one, saving and resetting have been disabled because, at least in my experience, resetting does stupid things. Saving not so much, but I guess he just took out, disabled both of them just for convenience sake. And when you pause the game, you actually see basically where all the items are marked on the map. And the ones that are blinking are teleports to the Metroid side, though which one goes where is a mystery. There'll be one to Brinstar, one to Norfair, one to Kraid's lair, one to Ridley's lair. You won't know which one's which until you go into it. And I see there's only 3, which means I already know where the 4th one is, and it's overlapping with where an item is. And there are also extra doors added to Metroid to take you back to Hyrule. One is near the start in Brinstar, it'll take you back to the start on Zelda. There's also one extra door, each in Brinstar, Norfair, Kraid, and Ridley, that'll take you to one of the 4 corners of Hyrule, though, again, you won't know which one's which until you actually enter it. And hello, Metal Machine! And Metal Machine is the one who created this, so you have him to thank for this. And if you want to join in voice chat, the link to the Discord's in this Twitch page if you want to contribute your own thoughts on the matter here. Yep, that is where the 4th portal is. And it's another missile. Alright. Thankfully even though those bombs that were 250 rupees, that's not the worst thing in the world. There's all the rupee caches, the rupee secrets are where they normally are. And I know where all 3 of them are now. I normally only really know where 2 of them are, but I know where the 3rd one is now. At least I halfway remember where it is. You know what? Might as well buy one of these so that I can actually survive some of this. So, what do we have here at the letter location that's going to be free? It's another missile. Getting missiles isn't bad. Goodness knows I'll be needing them later. But goodness knows they're not immediately helpful, let's say. But while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the 100 over here. No, I have not. Alright, go ahead and say I hadn't played this one since the newest version came out, so I was kind of surprised to see the blank screen there for the continue. But I guess that makes sense considering. Let's see, I still have no weapons. I can't get the other 200s without the candle. But there's a free thing here. Another heart, which means the white sword location is now open. Alright. In the meantime, there's still a couple more shops over here. And also the item out in the ocean over here. So I might as well see what those are. One thing that can be... I don't think this game is random enough. Anyway, one option that is on here, and okay, bomb expansion. One option that is also in this is item bias, such that early items tend to show up earlier, late items tend to show up later, that sort of thing. I do have that turned on, so I'm not going to be seeing stuff like screw attack right off the bat, and... yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and grab that. And due to the nature of swapping the shops around, there will be multiple copies of arrows and blue candles strewn about. So don't be surprised if we see, Pastille, the game is pretty much, is constantly, it still hasn't been around for very long, so improvement, bugs are being found, bugs are being fixed, and yeah, things are progressing on that front. Like, for one thing that I brought up, there is no support for a second quest yet, though that I would understand if that's not exactly a priority. So the warps to Metroid can appear in 8 different locations. Okay, from what I'm seeing, there's the one that we saw at Monocle Rock. There's one at the at the entrance to the graveyard. There's one at that crossroads where the P-hats were just now. There's one right to the west of Start, near where the river. And let's see, there's the one up here that I'm going to be taking advantage of right now. And let's see where we end up. Ridley. Okay. And also a known quantity regarding Metroid. Things can get kinda laggy. And I don't think I can do that much stuff. Not much I can do there, but if you notice in the top corner, there's a handy-dandy mini-map. Which is, for me, is a godsend. Because, yeah. Especially for people who are not... where their knowledge of Metroid isn't the most expansive thing, like me. It definitely helps you not get lost as much. Plus, when you pause it, it has all the items and warps back marked. And as such, you'll actually see where things are, at least in regards to their coordinates. How to get them, that's up there, you're on your own there. And most of the lag pretty much appears in stuff like Norfair, Ridley's area. Outside of that, it's not bad. So I decided to come through this way because there is the high jump location that I do have access to. And doing things this way seems about as efficient as anything, so let's go ahead and grab this. And then I'll probably up A to the start of Norfair and collect a couple other things. And this is highly convenient because there's some stuff in Brinstar that I can catch on this end, and it's another heart container. So the items that I am mostly concerned about, as hoping I find them sooner rather than later. Morph Ball, that's going to be found eventually regardless. But stuff like, stuff like basically the ladder and the bombs are my 2 biggest concerns about where they may be. Well, a sword too. Sword, wand, any halfway decent / reliable weapon would be fine. Or the red ring. That works too. Due to the nature of things, there's 3 swords out there. I'm sure I'll find one eventually, but the red ring is definitely a nice find. And Ice Beam technically isn't required, but it's definitely helpful if you don't want to play keep away with the Metroids. And I don't think I can actually get anywhere else, anything else in here as far as memory serves. So let's just make the loop through Brinstar. So there's 4 items on this end of Brinstar that I can get right about now. And this is where healing on up A is very nice, because having to grind for health in this sucks. Oh, and there's our sword. So when I get back to Hyrule, I can start going into dungeons. Because I can, with my ability, I can pretty much get through 1, 2, and 3 like it's nothing. So that will not be a concern, and plus that'll be, what, 3, 5, 7 items right there. And the heart containers, if it's not already apparent, the heart containers in the, oh, right, I'm at the bottom of this. The heart containers from the bosses are mixed up in the pool. So it's probably half of the reason why I've been seeing as many heart containers as I have. And okay. So like I say, if you're seeing the lag, it's not you, it's me. It's probably halfway because of my computer, which is probably weaker than Metal Machines. Go ahead and see what we got here at the Long Beam location. Since this one's free. Oh, happy day! I am so glad to find that early, as I mentioned before. Ooh, okay, I forgot you had 8 hit points. The upping restores your health, doesn't restore your missile count. So I'll still... killing things is still a good idea. So there's the energy tank location here, plus the bomb location. As of now, this is just a Lua thing. Things may change later, but I am not savvy of such things, so I can't really speak of it. So on the page where you get this thing, you can there is a link to FCEUX as well. So that's a bit of convenience there. And more missiles. Alright. So after I get the item in the bomb location, I'll probably up A back to the start of Brinstar, collect what's in the Morph Ball location. And then head back to Hyrule and start clearing out dungeons, since I can do that. since I sure as heck wasn't gonna do it using just bombs. Especially since I think I only had like one. Yay! Give me those missiles. Yay! Button mashing. Ooh, that was a lot of missiles right there. And more missiles. Alright. So there is the item in more health. I did forget to go check that the white sword location. I should probably do that later. You know, I can do that after level 1. It's kinda on the way. Maybe I'll do 1, 2, then check that. And I'm not even gonna worry about the bombs in the blue ring shop until I have more fall. Since having bombs is pointless without it. Go ahead and glitch that locked door open. And time to stockpile on keys. Since I know the efficient routing for using as little keys as possible, so I'll probably have like 10 by the time I'm done. Without having to buy them either. I'll route that in later. Especially since I don't have a shield, a big shield. I worry about getting around that blue Lionel. Pardon. Got the key. My last bomb. I'll have to use one of my keys to get through there, I guess. Unless I get bombs from the gorillas in here. Alright, I have the ladder. Which means... What was the item out on the ocean again? I forget what it was now. And yes, I did get lucky. Good. Yeah, it was a nice stretch of streaming and such. Speaking of missiles, here's some more. Alright, a bomb expansion. Okay, yeah, I probably should pick that up. Having more bombs is especially helpful. Alright, so what am I gonna get from these guys? Silver arrows! Hello, gorgeous! Kinda makes me glad... I don't believe I bought the original arrows. I'm glad I didn't now. course, I don't have a bow, so its usefulness is only so much. It's kind of limited at the moment. And okay, boomerang is fine. Makes it so I can toggle switch away from the bombs. Ah, yes, that race again. There's always reminders of that. I'll go do 2 first. Go do 2, grab the item out in the ocean, and then head back up and around and get the, why am I going this way? Alright, I never, that depends on any other interested parties. Yeah. Also, considering that I hadn't played any of those in a while, anyone that remembers more about those dungeons would have a leg up on me. So, if anything, at this rate, when I do go to get the bombs, I probably won't even need to grab both 100 secrets. I can just grab 1. Especially when I'm getting all the money from here. Go ahead and head over this way and grab another key. Because I can. Not to mention that if we were going to do a race, someone would have to figure out how to get the get all that stuff cobbled together into one video, and I really don't have the means of doing that. If it was 2 of us, well, there would either have to be screen sharing or both of us streaming or something. Yeah, goodness knows I've been involved in races lately, so I've been kind of getting an idea of just how much of an undertaking that is. And 4 missiles? Fine. And frankly, between the quality of my computer and the quality of my internet, I don't think I'd be able to do all that myself. Which becomes more true the more people that are involved. I think my max is still 8, so... Oh, hello, White Sword. Okay. That is an acceptable upgrade. Still, no candle, which worries me. The recorder is required. So I'll need to grab that to find that at some point. The bow is required. I have the step ladder, which is a load off my mind. On the Metroid side... really, just Ice Beam, Morph Ball, and... well, I already know where the bombs are. Alright, later, Pastille. Oh, those were arrows, right. The rest were, I think, were just, health, missiles, that sort of thing. The raft is required. I'll need to find that. The candle will serve many uses, not the least of which being allows me to buy a shield for less than 100, because I really don't want to spend 130, 160 for a shield. As much priority as I put on it, I'm not willing to do that. At least not yet. If I ended up having to go to, say... well, you know what? While I'm here, I have the white sword. I can get 2 items out of this place. Can't finish it because I don't have the recorder yet, but I can at least get 2. Because the bomb expansion locations, since the bomb expansions themselves are in this rotation, there's going to be a random item there, and it will be free. Having the white sword makes this prospect a heck of a lot easier. Not even factoring in having the red ring. I'd be willing to do this with green, with no ring, with well, at least the white sword. It just means I might just get a little bit more sloppy with the red ring. With you guys milling about, it's kind of hard to keep track of how many times I've hit each one. But apparently I spread things out pretty evenly. Cats just want to be friends, right? Slash is more of a ZC thing. Book? No. No, thank you. And also, for those not familiar with such things, when you pause in the dungeons, it shows the item locations as well. For those who aren't as well versed in Zelda as I am. Kind of wish I had that sort of functionality in the regular Zelda randomizer, but it doesn't. No, I saw the item. I just didn't pick it up because it's the book. The book sucks. Goodness knows there are people in the Zelda community that would be up in arms from me just picking up the boomerang. So that's 2 items found, if not picked up there. And having the boomerang makes getting the whites getting to this spot rather trivial. Oh, really? Okay. And this is, I don't know. I think there's memes attached to it in some fashion. Well, I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. But the magical boomerang is often referred to as the inferior model because if you miss, it takes longer to come back. And the regular boomerang has memes attached to it, so. Alright, on to level 3 and knock this one out real fast. And, I'm not gonna go into 6, but there's a couple items I can spot there. I can see what the magical sword location has, even though I can't get it yet. Even though I saw was at least 1 or 2 heart containers for sale. That still wouldn't be enough. I could go after 6. No, I couldn't finish. I couldn't finish it though, cause no bow. Can't even enter 7. Can't get into 4. Can't get into 8. I can't enter 9 until Getting into 9 requires both getting the full Triforce and beating Mother Brain. So what do we have here? Something... more missiles. Is there something in Kraid's lair that I can get with what I currently have? I think there is. I'm not as familiar with that realm of things compared to others. Yeah. The Ice Beam would allow me to get one specific spot in Brinstar that I really don't want to have to do. I can do it. I'd rather not. Because it involves a bit of RNG. Okay. Giving me all the health, all the defense. None of the required things. Out all except one of these guys, so that I only have to deal with one ever. And that's one of the warps. I'll probably double back and check what that one is in a moment. So, do I need 12 heart? Well, there's the Ice Beam. Can't get it yet, but it's there. Okay. And there's the Armos item. There's an Armos item and there's a shop item over here as well. So let's see what we got here. E-tank. Alright. I think that's only the second one I've got. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Since I won't be coming back this way again. I am sorely tempted, even though I don't have a shield, I can at least get the item out of 6. And if I didn't have the red ring, I wouldn't even be considering this. And if worse comes to worse in regards to finding this stuff, I do have, there is a spoiler, I did toggle the spoiler log, so I can look that up if I really need to. Oh, right. Alright, this next room is probably the big worry. There we go, okay. Made it through here, alive. Now I just have to get through another Wizrobe room alive to get the item out of here. Thankfully... Oh, jeez. Well, this is working. Because they're not firing at me for some reason. I am so used to Zelda, ZC physics regarding these dang Wizrobes. It's missiles. Okay. I think there's actually I think there's one spot in Ridley's lair I can get to. And I think there's a couple items in Kraid that I can reach. And thank you for being Kraid. I need bombs to get to that one, but not this one. Please be good. Oh, thank you. It's not a requirement, but it's a joy. Although not having high jump kind of sucks as well. Yeah, and it's just a matter of remembering where the heck to go here. Like it. I think I have to go this way. I think. Because I think this will loop around to somewhere else. Yes. Yeah. This will loop around to here. Oh. Okay, that just looped around that way. Never mind. Okay. So I guess I need to take one door higher then? Must have been this one that I was thinking of. Is 50 my max? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm on the right track now. I recognize this room. Then head down this way. And there'll be an item here. If there isn't anything in these couple spots... Okay! Good! Good! I am satisfied with this. Let's see. There's a couple... there's at least... I think there's one other thing that I can get right now. Yeah, I can check out 8. There's also one other free item I can get, and nope, I can't. I need Ice Beam or the high jump boots for that. Because that's the fast way to Kraid. There's another item I could get along the way, but nah. Just shortcutting my way. No, I do not. Ice Beam was the magical sword location. So, and I'm still at least 1 heart short, if not 2. Yeah, I'm 2 hearts short. But there is a second Ice Beam out there, so who knows? I might find that one. Did you fix the the item respawn glitch? Or do... I don't remember if you did or not. Whether Ice Beam and Wave Beam will only respawn in shops. Was that a thing that you fixed? Or is that still on the to-do list? Gonna have to buy enemy bait too. Okay, that was fixed. I couldn't remember. Another E-tank. Okay. So I can get the Triforce out of 8, but I won't be able to full clear it because I don't have the bow. Since the magical key location is Goma blocked. But that's still 2 items that I can get. Yes I did. I think that was missiles. Dealing with manhandlers the fun way. Just getting all up close and personal. Okay. And I know there's at least 1 heart container for sale. So that would allow me to get the ice beam. So that's a consideration at least. I just have to remember which shop that was in. This lag is not the randomizer's fault. That's pretty much vanilla lag right there. Yeah, well, sometimes one-shotting them doesn't always work. That requires the manhandler to be cooperative, which it doesn't want to be. Oh geez, I can only imagine applying the regular Zelda randomizer on top of this. Would that even work? Do I even dare? I would have to set flags to like vanilla locations and dungeon layouts, but would that even? I mean, one would kind of overwrite the other, wouldn't it? You know, I'm gonna go ahead and clear a bit of the way here. Yes it is. Metal Machine, you want to provide a link to this? Since I'd have to open up browsers and such to do that myself right now, or switch, tabs on Discord. which would kind of change how things look during the stream, and I'd rather not. Oh, right. No bow. Please give me something good. That qualifies as good. I'm not gonna argue with that. Although that kind of flies in the face of the whole getting ice beam thing. Still no raft. What else can I do here? Is there somewhere in Ridley's lair that I can do? I don't remember if there's anything that I can get out of there without some requirement that I don't have. Oh, oops. I thought this was the way to Ridley. What's really worrying me is the lack of Morph Ball. Where? I think I have to go get the Ice Beam. I think. The lack of high jump boots also is worrying, because that prevents me from getting some of the stuff out of Norfair. Let's see. There's a heart. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab those 2 large secrets and go get the Ice Beam now. No, wait, that was to get bombs. Never mind. Although, I probably should get those, just in case I find Morph Ball in Metroid. I'll have access to that right away. I won't have to come back for that. This one? Yes. This was the one that I kind of had to rack my brain to remember where that one was. I remember where the other 2 are. Those are kind of easy to remember locations, but that one, not so much. What was in the other shop up that way? I forget. It was probably... Well, the fact that I don't remember it means it probably wasn't anything relevant. I should have had the timer going on this. I forgot to do that. Oh well. So on the Zelda side, I'm still missing the bow, the raft, the recorder. Alright, later, Omega. What was in this one again? Oh, the letter. Never mind. I'm not worried about the letter. I am gonna need money later to buy the enemy bait to get through 7. Go ahead and grab a little bit more money. And with the Ice Beam, I can go after Kraid, and this makes me glad that the glitch regarding the item at Kraid hasn't been fixed yet. At least I don't believe it has. Because right now, there's a glitch where you automatically get the item after you beat Kraid. As opposed to having to, physically collect the thing. And considering I have no Morph Ball right now, I'm not gonna argue with that right now. Since I physically wouldn't be able to get it as of yet. Unless it's on, like, the one item location on the way to Kraid, that would be stupid. Because of the glitch, Kraid couldn't have the Morph Ball, could he? I wouldn't think so. But fighting Kraid is not something I'm looking forward to. Beating Ridley is trivial, but Kraid has been giving me grief on these seats. Just because I'm not sure how to go about it in a way that doesn't involve me face tanking everything. With doing that with 3 energy tanks and no Variasuit does not fill me with joy. Ah, dang it. Wanted to grab those missiles. Alright, so next door down, there's an item. Now it's just a matter of... what is it? Long beam! Okay. Not important, but definitely useful. And that's the warp back to Hyrule. Okay, fair enough. Which technically means getting that item is sequence breaking. But let's see. Well, I can at least see what it is. Oh, it's a heart. But it's not, and I cannot get out of here. Because I don't have high jump. Okay, never mind. I can't get out of here. But I'm about to... yeah. Oh well. At least now I know what's there. The thing is, I think... I want to say there's, I'm gonna take the door out this way. It's probably not the fastest way, but it's the closest way, I guess. But I'm gonna head over to to Ridley. Even if I can't get the item out of there, the item past Ridley, I know I can take him out. think there's at least one item that I can get in that area of things. And that's a pretty good spot to drop me off. Thank you. Pretty convenient, since Monaco Rock was Brinstar. Which means the one south of here was the one that was Norfair. Because I never did check the one in Death Mountain. Oh, right, yeah, there, that is that. Yeah, but the thing is, in order to get to the, that spot, in order to get him to go the way you want to, you need to actually get to that, you need to come in there from the right, which requires the morph ball, unless there is another way. Because when going into that one from the left, that... I don't... That's... I think that's where Ridley is. Down here... No, it's this was the one. There's an item here. Oh dear. I know how to get there. But if you're going from the left, that enemy veers to the left, which, as far as I can tell, makes it so you can't get to that item. As far as I can tell. Oh, okay. Yeah, a zoomer from the ceiling, which... Carrying that guy, I guess that would work. It would just take a while, because I'd have to babysit that thing all the way across the ceiling. Right, okay. I didn't think about doing it that way. That way would work. But then there's the one thing, maybe two things that I can get in Brinstar that requires the Ice Beam, and it's a method I really don't enjoy doing because it requires some of these flying enemies to be cooperative. The fact that I have the screw attack doesn't make things any easier, honestly. But it's a thing I can do, so I might as well try it. And if I don't find it either there or in the ceiling, I think I might check the spoiler log just to see where the heck some form of progression is. And I'll just follow wherever the breadcrumbs take me on that. They are in logic, yeah. I've gotten stuff out of there. I just don't like having to do it. It's just one of those things. It's like, say, on my, I'm almost equating that to, say, doing the dark room in Misery Mire. It's like, it's a thing that can be done, but really nobody wants to do it. For the trip to Kraid, I'm really hoping that I get more energy tanks, because I'm not good at that fight. Either that, or I might re-pick up Wave Beam or something. And of course, he doesn't spawn in at first. And yeah, this is where Screw Attack makes things harder. And you can't shoot down. You can shoot up, but you can't shoot down. For some reason, I thought you could. Where the heck is this stupid thing? It seems like he doesn't want to spawn half the time. There you are. Yes, there should be. This was part of what I was talking about regarding the enemy cooperating. It also involves him actually being there. I figured as much. Hey, okay. Okay. Ah, dang it. That was just set up all wrong. Hey! Ah, dang it. I had it! I had it, then I just fell off. And now I'm just getting knocked every which way. This isn't... This is why I don't like doing this. Because you have to time things just so. Plus, it doesn't help that half the time when I'm jumping, I'm firing 2 shots instead of 1. Oh, okay. And not to mention, I'm getting hit and losing health while all this is going on. as a... It's fine. It's fine. I just don't like it. And all that for a heart. Can I get to the other item? No, I cannot. So, let's go see what the ceiling item is then. Because if it's not there, then I'm gonna have to go look up the spoiler log then. Because I'm not gonna spend... Because where else can I go with what I currently have? I'm just gonna go ahead and look at what it is first. Okay, that's worth it. Figures that I need... That the high jump boots would be there of all places. Okay, time to go babysit some Zoomers. Is it long? Yes, but at least it's consistent. Okay. Oh, okay. Have to let you guys thaw out. Come on. Can I reach you? No! Okay, I have to do it again. Yeah, I was... Felt like I was just a frame too late. The fact that there's two of them smushed together doesn't help. Okay, I see where I want them to be. Okay. There we go! Okay. So now I'm gonna head back to Norfair, and by process of elimination, I know where the portal is. It's up in Death Mountain, which, considering I have the ladder, it's not that long a trip. Plus, getting the wands. It's not the worst consolation prize. It's kind of not that useful now that I have the white sword, but with the high jump boots, there's like 6. Well, nah, I think it's actually just 5 items in Norfair. So that's the big treasure trove of this game. So let's see if any of those is progression. But, oh yeah, I already got that item. As long as there's at least one thing that allows me to go somewhere. That's all I'm looking for. It's just a matter of what. Considering I turned on item bias, you'd think that I would have gotten Morph Ball by now. If I had it off, it would have made sense, but no. I left item bias on specifically to prevent this sort of nonsense. I need bombs to get to that one. Yeah, that's the game. That's not the stream. Yeah, see, this is what I've been having to deal with. All I have to do is just power my way through it. Eventually, it works itself out. There we go. And there's the morph ball. Finally. And another E-tank. Oh, there's a third item here, right? Wave beam. Dang it. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. Wave beam will make Kraid and Ridley not take quite as long, I don't think. Plus, I can, now that I know that glitch has been fixed, I can go get that ice beam again later. This is the version that was linked in the randomizer page. And that's another blue candle. You know what? Sure. I'll just go ahead and grab this thing. That's not quite vanilla location, but it's close. Yeah, it's version 223, as per instructions. As for the specific build, I don't know. I would have to look into that later. Wait a sec. I forgot to get the one out of here. Now that I have bombs, I can get it. I should have just looped around and got it while I was on the top side, but... There we go. No, that's... This lag has been a thing the entire time since I started using this. Hello! Loveliness! Loveliness! I should have gone through the door while I was there. Do I want to explore more of Norfair? Do I want to do that? No. I have the raft. That's 3 items that I can check in Zelda. And I feel more comfortable checking that sort of thing. Because I can knock out 4, plus there's the raft spot on out on the ocean. And from here, now that I have the bombs, I feel better about knocking out Ridley, because then I can at least get the item afterwards. I think I have at least one more energy tank, so I can feel maybe a little bit better about going after Kraid, but so at least now I know what item it is, so that's one less thing to worry about. The thing is, I think I'm in go mode regarding Metroid. Because with what I currently have, I can just go after Ridley, go after Kraid, beat Mother Brain. The various suit would be nice, but I've already beaten at least 2 seeds without it. Heck, I think the last seed I had, I beat Mother Brain without Barrier Suit or High Jump. Which was a bit harrowing considering I fell into the pit right next to Mother Brain, which required me to freeze a Rinka to actually get myself out. Somehow I was able to survive despite that. Alright. Item, please. Okay. Almost gonna max myself out on health. Well, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just the nature of things, just depending on your skill level, you don't need really that much stuff. There are just things that are quality of life improvements. Right. Alright, Gleok. Away with you. I already beat your four-headed cousin. Missiles. Oh well. But that's level 4 done. So, after I check the raft location over here, gonna head back into Ridley's lair, take him out, and see what I get from him, and probably work my way back through Norfair, just collecting things. So that's pretty much all I can do at this point. And if I don't find anything in Norfair, then I'll start raiding Kraid's lair as well. Recorder, bow. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, if I don't find either of them, an extra E-tank would be really nice right about now. I'm probably... the net play is probably not something I'll be doing, period. Just because that's not my thing. How come you not using puppets that have all SIVs? You suck. Or whatever other stupid thing I'll probably encounter while I'm doing that. Please. More missiles. Blah. Okay, that was arrows, right? Yeah, but the thing is, the fact that I'm not someone that goes through the effort to do all that, I would just get utterly destroyed. So I don't see the point. So I grabbed that extra money so that when I get the recorder, I can go ahead and buy the enemy bait on the way to level 7. Oh. Wrong one. Alright, Ridley first. Given how things go later on in the series, it feels odd that Ridley is actually a lot easier than Kraid. How did you hit me and I not hit you with screw attack? Like, twice. Yeah, this is the one. At least I believe this is the one. Hey, I got it. Because I know in the past I just ducked into the lava and just shot him from underneath. And oh, there's the... So, A, that wasn't where Ridley was, but B, at least now I know that's not required, which means there's a real stupid jump that I don't have to make. So, hooray for that. Okay, so this must be the one. So, then it's a long trip. Okay. Didn't realize the way to Ridley was quite this long. Yeah, any of that tile palette nonsense, that has nothing to do with the randomizer. That's... Got all 3. Not really. The fact that I've only got 1 energy tank left, I'm still not that worried. Basically, Ridley is kind of like Cyrano. Looks threatening, but he kind of has a blind spot. That is easily taken advantage of. Yep, and pretty much this is all you have to do. He can't hit you from here. So then just button mash to your heart's content, and of it he'll go down like a ton of bricks. Thing is, I just kind of figured that out on my own. Not sure how, but I did. Alright. What's the item here? E-tank. Okay. So, there's a couple items over here, I believe. Alright, there's one. Pretty much, this randomizer is the only reason why I know this item exists. And it's a missile. Oh, well. So, really, there's only one other item in here. Okay. I don't remember. Oh, it's... Is it the... That's the trap item, isn't it? Oh, jeez, okay. Well, at least it's straight ahead. Oh, right. I have... Where was that spot at again? There you are. So if it's not here, then there's a whole bunch of spots left in Norfair that I can get. And it's just a missile. That I actually collected. Okay then. Alright. And I am not upping yet. Because there's at least something somewhere I can go from this perspective. And once I exhaust my options here, I'll probably just go straight to Kraid. Well... No, it'd probably be faster to head back to Hyrule, wouldn't it? Well, I could go either way. Let's see. So I know there's the secret passage behind High Jump. And it feels like I should just go ahead and knock that out now. I know that's where Screw Attack is. And I know the last seed I played, I ended up looking up the spoiler log, and that's where Silver Arrows were, so. Now it's just a matter of... What? Were there other items in this little thing? Yeah. Meanwhile, my computer is emphatically not. So, I'm wondering if there's a pattern to when and where this stuff happens. So maybe you want to look over the VOD or something. If there's a... take a look at maybe where it happens. That might be as good of an indication as any. Okay. So, this is where Screw Attack is. Was there other... I don't remember if there's other items on this front, or if I have to go around the other way. Blue candle. Yeah, unfortunately, GameCube stuff. My computer's not strong enough for that sort of thing. I don't pay attention to where it happens, honestly. So that's where I am. If memory serves. Think. No. Never mind. You know what? I'm gonna bring up a map because I am gonna get myself so lost. I want to make sure whether I'm actually going the right way. High jump to there. Okay, so there is something there. Okay, good. So I'm not completely out of my mind. As far as my computer goes, it's always been a case of as long as it still works. And this one still works. It does pretty much whatever I needed, all the things that I needed to do. It's just like DS, GameCube stuff really aren't an option, which, considering that pretty much all the other things are still an option, I guess I'm not considering it a priority. So this is the one other spot on this end, then I'll have to go back to the start of North Fair and loop around from there to like towards where the wave beam is and all that. Yep. Okay, yeah. I'm going the right way. That's like the mini map and the marks where the items are is a godsend. I would be so lost without that. Energy tank. Okay. At least I took down Ridley, so that's one less thing for me to worry about. Not to mention, on the Zelda side, it's handy to know where all the warps are, even if you don't know where they go. Okay, so there's... like there's 3 items here. So I'm just gonna keep going until I either run out of stuff or I find everything that I need. Whichever comes first. Wait a sec. How do I get to those other 2? Oh. Oops. Okay. I goofed, but oh well, there's still some stuff I can get over here. Wasn't there... Wait a sec, was there a path down from here? No, there isn't. Oh! I have to go through the high jump thing, path again. Okay, fine. I thought the rest of the path was that way, but no, it's behind the high jump boots again. I just took a bit of a shortcut and bypassed that whole thing. But, oh well, that allows me to get a couple... I was having to come back this way anyway to get 2 more items. I don't think I could have gotten these ones before because I needed them. I needed to bomb my way through a wall for this. I'm not going to worry about health pickups right now. I'm more worried about missile pickups. Thank you. Okay. Magical sword. And arrows. Well, one of them's nice. Screw it. There. Probably could have just obeyed back, but oh well. So I guess one nice thing about this randomizer, if you do play enough seeds, you're going to get familiar with Norfair. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alright, so bomb down here, get back to the high jump boots. The high jump boot spot, and... make my way back to where I had already been, because I didn't realize that was all one thing. Still hadn't found any of the items I need, and there's still 2 items in Kraid that I can get. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bomb my way down here, and then just go left instead. It all goes to the same place, ultimately. Oh, okay, so that wasn't my max missiles. Good to know. Okay, so where was the... There you are. Alright, so this area is a logistical nightmare. So I think I'm gonna go straight ahead because I know there's an item there, and then backtrack. Oh boy, gotta be careful not to fall here because you're pretty much screwed if you do. I think there's an item down from here, but... I don't know if there's options for that or not. Considering that you've seen how much you know how much I've seen of it, like zero. Okay, yeah, there is an item here. Hey! One down, one to go, I think. Well, thing is, if I do a netplay thing, you're pretty much already seen what my group is. I probably won't be doing much more of it. Alright, so there's still stuff that I need to find. I believe I can go down from here. And something down here as well. I think to the left there, I want to say that's... Oh, okay, so that's nothing. Never mind. But I think this is Wave Beam, right? Oh, that's lovely! Double my health, why don't you? So, at least this'll... Having this much health and such will definitely make me feel better about going after Kraid. To a lesser extent, Mother Brain as well, but I'm not as worried about that one. Alright, go down from here. And that'll lead to here, yes, which is where these two items are. And that'll be literally everything in Norfair. Then we got the croissant, which is convenient if nothing else, and more missiles. Okay, now I'm just gonna warp back to, just my way back to the start. Well, there's a couple other things I can check. Since I'm already here, there's the various suit spot and there's 3 spots I can check at Brinstar now that I'm equipped to do so. I might as well get those while I'm in the area. You have to beat Mother Brain first. It doesn't allow you to enter level 9 until you beat Mother Brain, so... Mother Brain's first, Ganon's second. And yes, you do have to beat both, yeah. It even modifies the text of level 9. Collect the Triforce, defeat Mother Brain, or something to that effect. Yep, because when you beat Mother Brain and do the usual exit sequence, it spits you out. It'll spit you out right at Spectacle Rock. So, which is why I've gotten into the habit of getting the full Triforce before going to Turian. So that way you can just go right into level 9 after beating Mother Brain. Had to get in the way, didn't ya? Ah! My timing is horrible. Farming for missiles, because I still don't know what my maximum is. you are going to be in my way, so I will make it so you're not in my way. E-tank number 7, which normally the HUD doesn't allow, but it does now. Did you I seem to recall, you say you disabled the 8th energy tank? Because there apparently are 8 energy tanks to be had, but the HUD only goes to 6. In vanilla, anyway. As you can see, it goes to 7 here, but... Okay, so you did... Did you just straight up take out the 8th and replace it with something else, or what? Oh, okay, so you just increased the cap. Okay, that's... okay, that's... arrows. And then I'm gonna loop around, go after the, ice beam spot, and that'll do it. Now, I have the bow, but I'm still missing the recorder. But I'm not as worried about that anymore, since I have access to more things than Zelda. Come on, you. So with the bow, I can get the last item out of 8. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm distracting myself here. I can finish off 6, I can get the last item out of 8. The only one I'm still can't get into is 7. Oh. Hello, Blue Ring. Completely superfluous now, but hey, it's nice to find you. But now that I have the power bracelet, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off 8 first. Since that's not as far, well, it'll be a convenient trip either which way. And just you know, the fast text thing doesn't work with the take any road with the warps. I don't know if they're just a different thing or what, but they're still vanilla. You can't make that text go any faster. But I didn't really think that as a priority, so that's probably I didn't mention it. Don't want to get eaten. I paid a good bit for this shield. I like to keep it. Oh, jeez. You just... Darn flicker effects. And I guess watching me stream this, it's a pretty neat thing for one. It's someone streaming your thing. But any... goodness knows there's probably glitches and such that you're noticing that I'm not. Or at the very least, it's better to actually see it taking place as opposed to just having it described to you. Well, there's the last D-Tank. Alright, so from here... Wait a sec. I never finished 5! Oh, no recorder, duh. I'll need to remember that I have to go back to 5. At least I got all the items out of there, aside from the boss. But after I do this, after I get that last item out of 8, then I'll head over to Kraid, get the last couple items out of there, which... the recorder's gotta be somewhere. I'm running out of locations to check. So, yeah, I think there was arrows, probably a heart, probably a missile in there. If the recorder's right here, that would be ideal. Though I'm really glad I found the magical sword, though. That will make this a lot easier. Alright, that's still in logic, isn't it? Oh dear. That would be bad. Yeah, that was definitely on the to-do list. Oh, really? Precision matters. But it's not over yet. We've still got some spots to check before the unfortunate. Though it would be really unfortunate if that were to happen on stream. That would suck. Ah, there we go. Crisis averted! Okay, time to go finish up, do 5 and 7. I'll just have to remember to buy the enemy bait on the way to 7. Yeah, the game had us biting our nails for a second there, didn't it? It's its own unique way of trolling us. One thing that I hadn't really looked into, you didn't do anything with the hints or anything, did you? I'm not one to check those because I don't really need them, but like say if there were hints for like where certain items might be. Okay. Probably something to add to the suggestion bin, but it's probably, I don't know how high a priority that should be. Since one of the few items I don't have yet is the magical key, collecting keys is still something I should be doing. I will be splitting this up. Oh, okay, regular boomerang. Like I would at least narrow it down. If it's gonna say it's in Metroid, maybe at least narrow it down to the region, like say Brinstar or Norfair or something. I don't know if that would be too specific, or for the tastes on this, or it's an idea. It's something that can be hammered out later, I guess. As far as hints for stuff in Zelda, you can pretty much take the same cue as what the Zelda 1 randomizer does. Just say like Dig Dogger has the whatever or something. It's pretty much a pretty good system there. No sense in messing with it that much. And yeah, once you buy an item, it stays gone. The only exceptions to that rule would be the Ice Beam and the Wave Beam. Just because, for some dumb reason, you can't have both at once. But that is also on this on something on the to-do list, I believe. I'm here, I might as well pick up these items as I go. Even though they're likely missiles or something, more missiles isn't a bad thing. Of course. Yep, more missiles. I'm not really worried about the magical key. There's probably keys that I've left behind somewhere, and even if there isn't, I'm just gonna be speeding my way through level 9 since I have everything I need. So I won't really be needing much for keys. Yeah. So I must say, I want to say this is the most health I've had in any of these seeds so far. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and conserve one of my keys. And I want to say there's actually another key right here. Nope, it's money. What do we got here? And more missiles. Not surprising that that's most of what's left. See, use the strats that I've seen professional runners do. I am gonna go ahead and equip that, just in case the bubble comes over to say hi. Okay, there we go. I'll need to equip bombs later for the next phase. More missiles, which by process of elimination means that the magical key has to be in Kraid's lair, doesn't it? Because I've pretty much picked up everything else. I'll just shortcut my way back. So that's everything for the on the Zelda side, outside of 9. Which means all I have left to do is go after Kraid. Where was Kraid again? I think Kraid was here? I don't remember now. Even if it isn't, I can just obey myself back to Brinstar and go from there. It's not that long of a trip. Since I know Death Mountain had Norfair by process of elimination. The other two were Ridley and Brinstar. Okay. And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna go ahead and see what these items are. Since there's only, what, 2 items? Oh, well, there's the magical key. One less thing to worry about. Not that I was that worried about it anyway, though I think I was only down to 2. So I believe there was some that I left behind. What I had probably was plenty. Well, pretty much the lag has always been on the Metroid side. It's just a matter of where I thought I could bomb through that. That's because I can't. Okay. Okay. Oh, I had to do that first. Fine. And more missiles. And just shortcut my way back. And now that I'm pretty much armed to the teeth, Ridley should not be a problem. Emphasis on should. Even if I have to tank my way through it like I tend to do. Yeah, I think... And I saw where the red candle was. I am not getting that. Because it involves me doing stupid things. There's one particular jump in Ridley's lair that I am not. I don't know any sort of consistent way of doing it. Oh, jeez. This was a lot shorter than I realized. Yeah, and I'm just... Well, that worked. And just for the heck of it, I'll go ahead and grab this thing legit. Even though it didn't really count. So that's Kraid done. And this is about as thorough job I've done with this seed as I've ever done. Mostly out of necessity. So a virtual 100%. I've at least checked everything. Yep, mother brain time. So I think there might have been one missile in a shop that I didn't bother getting. So I think my max is probably like 245 or something. 245, maybe 250. So I want to say the absolute max is 255, as is often the case in NES games. Nope, 245. All right. Which means there must have been 2 in shops that I didn't get. Unless 250 was the max. Well, there is still the 2. There's still the 2 items in level 9 as well. So it could very well be 255. So I've pretty much gotten everything else. Ah, okay. So one of the bomb upgrades. So one of the now 3 bomb upgrades is a 9. Okay. And I want to say there was a heart container in a shop that I passed on. Alright, time for Turian. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. I thought you had taken out one of the, I'm so high on missiles. Oh dear. Dang it. And the unavoidable damage from the Rinkas, because they suck. Okay, so it was one of the arrows for the wave beam, for a second wave beam. I was trying to remember what you had replaced for the second wave beam. And I'm just ignoring most of you. Probably take out the ones in the last corridor in some vain hope of capping out my missiles before... I'm probably gonna take 2 trips through the Mother Brain corridor. One to take out the barriers, and then the second one that'll refill my health and my missiles, and then go after Mother Brain herself. And yeah, the lag. So, I don't remember the lag being quite so bad in Turian. Maybe me streaming is putting a little extra strain on my system or something. That would make sense. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is kind of bad. And suddenly, after getting past all the Metroids, it's gone. Yeah, I'm willing to blame at least part of that on the fact that I'm streaming this. Because usually it's not this bad, even for me. So, I really don't like this segment. Although I think my health is such that I could probably afford to just make one run of this. Especially considering I've done this with less health without the various suit and probably less missiles too. Ah, dang it. Jumped too soon. Dodging the donuts so I don't get dunked. Yeah, I'm glad I'm giving you extra data points to work off of. So having to do that segment with not as much health and without the various suit has gotten me pretty good at that, I think. Not the fastest I've done it. I was able to get it while still at 800, so. But that's not a bad run there. All right, time to finish this off. And I'm not even gonna bother checking the items in here because I don't need them. Don't need keys either, because I found the magical key, thank goodness. Although, the fact that at this pace, it's pretty much 100% seed, and it's about 2.5 hours? That's... Oh, shoot. I killed one of the babies too soon. You know what? Screw it. Why am I picking up the money? I don't need to be picking up the money. It's... Oh dear, okay. Yeah, it'll feel a little weird, but it'll probably be nice to get out of the house again. One room too soon. So, even though I do have red ring, I can't be too cavalier with my health. That would have required me to go buy the letter. Thing is, after buying the letter, I wouldn't have been able to afford a potion without having to grind for money again. Since I believe the letter was for 80 rupees this time in the shop. And here's Ganon! And we have bacon. And time. I don't have an exact time. I'll probably measure it out on in post or something. But that's still roughly 2.5 hours for 100% seed. Factoring in the lag, that's still a pretty good time. I'm definitely going to have to get used to exploring Norfair a bit more. And to a lesser extent, Ridley. But that would come with practice, I guess. Although, I don't even know why I'm considering... I was actually considering whole tournaments and whatever else, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon anyway. Anyway, the world has been saved from the forces of evil twice over now. I guess 3 if you include the Toho game. So, next time around, we'll be Battletoads. I will have a death counter for that. We'll see how high it goes. So, until next time, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.